Hey folks, welcome back. Okay, I don't know if that actually started, so I'm going to say it one more time. Hey folks, welcome back. And guys, it's time for another expedition. This one's been out a few days, so I'm a little bit behind the power curve, but I'm ready for it. I was definitely ready for a new expedition, and I could think of no time like the present to get this done. It's going to be a late night unscheduled stream, but that's okay. Just bear with me while I set up the technical side of things. And I'm going to do this from scratch, guys. We're going to travel to the Anomaly. I'm going to show you what all I put into the terminal, to take with me. And, yeah, should be fun. So in case you're wondering, I just got done on this save file doing a build tutorial. And this came out amazing. I could not be happier with it. I have a resource digging area at the other end of this bridge, which you really can't see from here because it's super long. So yeah, check out my prior stream. That's when I actually built all that. If you're interested in a build tutorial for how I did all that. First things first, I gotta do the technical side. Testing, testing. Sweet deal. Alright, folks, I am ready. I'm going to go ahead and travel to the Anomaly like I mentioned. And this base is not uploaded yet, by the way. It is not done. I've just kind of got the shells built, and I did a little bit of interior work, but I'm not quite there yet. So yeah, definitely more to come next Sunday when I get back on for my build tutorial. Alright guys, Anomaly, here we come. Now between the Starship I'm flying right now and my personal inventory, I am loaded. Like, I have got plenty of goods. I'm going to take crafting stuff like supercomputers, things of that nature. I'm going to bring a stack of carbon, because nobody wants to farm carbon when they're doing an expedition. Same thing with ferrite dust. Now granted, we're going to have to farm some of that stuff right in the beginning, because the way expeditions work, you usually show up with nothing. And then the stuff that you put in the terminal here, you don't actually get your hands on it until you make it to the Anomaly in the expedition. Tier 3 complete. Nice! Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and get myself out of the picture. I'll do a real quick intro first. And then we're going to dive right into this expedition. Welcome back, folks. Level Up Royal here with you once again. And guys, there's a new expedition. I think this one's called Titan. And sure enough, super excited, so let's get into this, folks. Alright. So just like before, guys, we get options. We get to take some stuff with us. And technology, I'm absolutely going to go for the stuff I didn't get to use on the last expedition, plus one extra. I went ahead and opened a tech packet. I figured it could not hurt to have a little extra shield in my exosuit. And I know I'm not going to install that here, so why not bring it? And thankfully they give us tech slots just for it. So I like to amp my Starship up when I get over there. And if I was more on the ball, I might have actually brought a hyperdrive module or two to just really increase my hyperdrive range. But I'm not going to bring the yellow Starship you saw me fly up here. Oh no. Now, when I'm done loading this cargo, I'm going to actually change that Starship over to my Sentinel, because that's my favorite Starship. It's got a ton of hyperdrive range base, and it's just a good overall. It's a hover. It's really sick on cargo too. So yeah, just all the way around, that's going to be for me. Alright, but first things first. Like I mentioned, I'm going to bring a stack, or almost a stack, of carbon. just so I don't have to deal with that while I'm in the expedition. I'm definitely going to bring some stacks of gold, and that's going to be for selling power. Those sell for about 3.5 million a piece. So that'll get me all my, you know, starting out units. And I definitely want to bring these because you can open all those packets and it just gives you random stuff. A lot of it's garbage, but it all sells. So even if it only sells for 60 nanites, that adds up, you know, when you've got 15 or 20 other things. Alright, I don't know if I need the batteries. Probably can't hurt to bring them. Ooh, warp cells. Definitely going to bring the warp cells. I normally bring warp cores, but a stack is a stack, so it's whatever. Yep, I'm going to bring the runaway mold so I can craft some quick nanites. Yeah, I should probably bring, you know, typical crafting stuff. Those sell really good too. Definitely bring some storm crystals. Oh, and the tech packets, the suspicious packets, all these goods, whatever. Those open and those sell as well. And I normally just pick those up, you know, doing random, like, pirate killing and whatnot. Okay, go ahead and bring a stack of those for crafting. The salvage data, I don't know. I'm gonna bring it. Okay, and again, guys, with the gold, this is the units. So I'm definitely gonna sacrifice a few inventory spots here in the interest of getting some units. Oh yeah. Okay, I already have a stack of carbon. Whatever that is, it probably sells good. Eh, pass. I might have some more gold in here somewhere. Okay, I'm definitely going to bring a stack of dihydrogen jelly. Reason being is that crafts down in dihydrogen, so it's just going to save me a ton of time farming on the other side. And again, with the crafting stuff, make sure I grab all of this out of my Starship. I wish I had more solar mirrors. I kind of blew it on that one. Speaking of supercomputers. Oh yeah, wiring looms, guys. Those things are a nightmare on the other side. That's going to save you a ton of dough as well. Okay, I got a full stack of each. Might as well go ahead and take advantage. Whoops. Ah, I do have a stack of solar mirrors. Awesome! Not to say I'm going to actually go through all this stuff, but in this save file, I've got the money to replace these things easily. In the expedition, we have no idea what we're getting into. Hermetic seals are easy enough to craft. I probably want the cobalt. I definitely want the chromatic metal. That's always a hassle. And I'm overburdened. Honestly, I'm not going to bring these because I'm getting better money from the gold. Okay, I've got more goods packets there. I wish I had more of the tech packets, because the tech unlock the stuff you can install. I just don't have enough to make me feel like it's really worth bringing. Okay, the other stuff, yeah, I can just kind of get. You know, the navigation data is kind of tempting to bring. Ooh, antimatter. I'm between antimatter and cobalt. Actually, you might want the tritium too. No, you know what? Tritium's easy enough to buy on the other side. I feel like that would be a waste. And this is only 1 for 5. So you only get 1 nanite for 5 of the mold. So help me out here. If that's 500, I'd only get 100 nanites out of it. Honestly, that's probably not worth bringing. On second thought, I might use that spot for that other thing I mentioned. I'm half tempted to bring the chambers. I just don't know if we're going to need them for anything. That's one of those, like, oddball items you never know about. Okay guys, I just got a warning light on my machine here. I need to check my connection and make sure I'm actually coming through. And I am. Awesome. Yeah, honestly, I want... I need ferrite dust. That's the other thing I definitely don't want to have to deal with on the other side. If I can find my ferrite dust. Ooh, more chromatic. Okay, it's not a full stack, but honestly that should be good enough. Alright guys, I feel like I'm happy with my assortment here. The only thing I'm really kind of shady about is, do I really want to bring these? Those are so easy to craft. I kind of feel like that's a waste of a spot as well. Let's see if I can find something better to slap in there. I would really wish I had an Ultipass V1 ready to go. I do not. Ooh, oxygen. Honestly... and that's easy enough to find. Sodium. I feel like sodium, that'll save me a lot of time running around, you know, for hazard protection or whatever. Alright, I'm gonna call this. Off we go, folks. Start expedition. I've never done this before. I know nothing about it. From what I understand, this is a brand new expedition, so nobody else has either. Although, again, I'm a little behind the power curve here. I might have wasted a week, you know, just kind of catching up on other videos, other games. I really should have just dove right into this, got it done, and then worried about that other stuff on the back end. All right. Yep, still coming through. Good to go. I'll be doing periodic sound checks just for that reason. Sometimes my audio drops off. Alright. Hostile environment already. Off to a great start. I'm going to try to burrow into the ground to escape the weather. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. Come on, baby. Okay, I'll read that in just a second here. I'm going to see if I can get out of the extreme. Well, I'm not taking any further damage, at least. But I'm not out of the element either. That's kind of odd. And I'm going far down here, like, wow. Okay. Okay, that's just basic info there. Locate your starship. Okay, my hazard protection's still not recharging, and I'm deep enough here. I already know that's not going to work, I guess. So let's see if we can figure out where our starship is. Okay, that's not terrible. I might actually burrow over to there. So now this is something I did in another expedition. And it's because I was under immediate attack from hostiles, and I didn't realize I had a gun. So I just burrowed the whole way to my starship. But you know, with the hostile environment that we're encountering right now in this, I feel like this is probably the safer way to go anyway. Uh-oh. Well, was. The only bad thing about doing this is you're not farming. You know, I'm not picking up any oxygen, I'm not picking up any sodium, nothing. So I don't know, once I get to my starship and I get a little bit more settled here, and I'll start thinking more about that stuff. Ooh, pretty rocks. Oh, it looks like I hit hard deck. Okay, when that happens, just start burrowing back up. Okay, not much farther here. I was just realizing something. I don't remember what you need to recharge this tool. Oh good, silicate powder. Perfect. So this is the safest way I know to get there. And booyah. Piece of cake, right? Alright, so once we're in our ship here, that's going to be nice and safe. Pure ferrite. Okay, now starts the fun. We got to get out there and do some farming at some point. So, I've already got the dihydrogen jelly, I guess. Okay, it's already in the inventory. Nice. So they give you a little bit of a head start here. Yeah, pure ferrite for sure. Chromatic seal metal plating. Okay. Already know metal plating is ferrite dust, so we need carbon and ferrite dust, the two big ones. Oh, and check this out. If it's storming, I think those might be storm crystals.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Oh, okay, never mind. It looked like it. Not quite it. And we do have a starting out weapon, by the way. I just saw it. Okay, got some O2 over there, and I'm going to try to stay as close as possible to my ship for, you know, hazard control. Again, I'm bare bones right now. Okay, can't farm the big ones. Seems like you always need this, no matter what you're doing. Starting out in any game, any expedition, I've always needed that material. Giant hole in the ground, buyer beware. Okay, get a little sodium just in case I'm going to need it. When I see little clusters like this, I don't mind going just a little bit out of my way for them, especially knowing I'm going to need it. And I'll be going through it. So this is a pretty cool planet, like, yeah. Something different. And that condensed garnet is gold right now, so definitely take a moment. Get your hands on everything you can. Because that backwards crafts into carbon as well. And I don't see a ton of trees growing around here, so that might be it. Okay, I wish I saw some more oxygen, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of feel like the little bit that I've got just ain't gonna go super far. Oh wow, surprised that actually made it. So pretty much right here in the beginning, I'm just taking advantage of the lull in the extreme temperatures. I say that sarcastically. It's only 200 degrees Fahrenheit. What is that? Is it alive? Or is that just aesthetic? That's just aesthetic. Oh, this stuff here? Yeah, see that? If it's close enough, you can grab it. So if you see anything like that in your scanner, it never hurts to walk over it and see if you can just look down at the ground and pull it up out of the ground without having to dig it up. Nice. Already starting with the carbon. And I know we're going to need ferrite dust, so while I'm out here I'll break a few rocks. I really wish this was a quicker... Uh-oh. So the only trick I have to speed up the mining process is let it redline. Keep it at redline to the fullest extent possible. And I'll get through a lot of these a little bit quicker. Okay, I should probably start heading back toward my Starship. And these rocks are not giving us a ton of ferrite dust. The good thing is you can crack open these G nodes and these extra materials that I'm collecting and get more raw materials. So yeah, I'm going to kind of go back to the Starship, see where we're at. If I need to pop out and, you know, break some more rocks, I'll be happy to do that. Of course, I say that sarcastically too. I'm never happy to go out and break rocks, but it's got to get done. Yeah, keep that sucker redline to the fullest extent possible. That definitely speeds that up. Like, drastically, too. It's not just a little increase. That's like double, triple time. Okay, let's see how much damage we can do with what we've got. Okay, I need to spin the pure ferrite, roger that. Now, I don't believe I have a personal refiner. Okay, that probably would hurt. Let's hope that goes the other way. Metal plating. The bane of my existence. Okay, and that was pure ferrite we needed. I'll go ahead and split that. Whatever that cooks, I'll take it. I wish I was paying attention to how much we needed. Alright, repair number 1, complete. Booyah. Next on the hit list, this is where we're going to need that pesky hermetic seal when metal plating. Okay. And hermetic seal is condensed carbon. So repair number 2 underway. Alright, rock and roll. Let's see what's next. Launch your ship and head to the stars. Teleport receiver, that'll be nice to have. Okay, I guess that's it. Off we go. Goodbye, cruel world. Alright, left the planet. Milestone. That means goodies. So let's go ahead and collect this one. Got some more launch fuel. Nice, nice. Y'all know me, I go through that stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and collect reward from the next one. Teleport receiver. Okay. Let's take a quick peek in our inventory and see what we got cooking here. Oh, that's right. Gas giants are new to the game, so that'll be a fun one. Discover plants. Okay, we'll find a plant planet and get that knocked out real quick. Warp to a new system. That's going to come. Reach the rendezvous. That's going to come. Take a photo at the first rendezvous. Okay, if I forget to do that, I'm going to kick my own butt. But, yeah, so this is the only one I'm kind of half wondering about right now. Let's see what's up here in the star system. There's a space station here. And wow, look at all these bases. And sometimes these bases have loot you can scoop up. Okay. See, that says gas giant home, so that kind of makes me wonder. I might be too close to this planet. Not really know what's going on here. Actually, I should probably get out away from this a little bit. Okay, that was a gas giant. Crystalized helium, okay, activated quartzite, whatever. Huh, all new to me. Very cool. I'm not sure if we're gonna need that. Collect storm crystals. Wow, that was the planet I launched from. See, some of this weird stuff, like pressure membrane, it might take, you know, not knowing. Gather crystallized helium. There it is right there. Well, guess where I'm going first. I'm an opportunist. If I see a base that says crystallized helium, I'm just going to go ahead and knock it out. Kind of weird that it's not skirting the planet like it normally does in Pulse. Kind of funny, I didn't realize gas giants had such a big rocky core. I didn't realize they had a rocky core at all. I might have to Google this one. Alright, so whoever built this base, thank you! Now, is that a storm crystal? No. See, that keeps fooling me. Looks like it should be a storm crystal, but it is not. assumed I was going to see an extractor or something in here.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay, so I might just have to do it the old-fashioned way. I assumed when I saw that base it was game over. Oh, wait a minute, I do see piping. Did I walk right by it? Aha, I did walk right by it. Don't mind if I do. Thank you, good sir. Okay, that was an easy one to knock out. Okay, so if you weren't lucky and you didn't find a base, because I do realize that sometimes in the expeditions we don't always start out in the same places. So, just look around for the, do it the old-fashioned way. I don't know where they all went. Okay, there we go. So on this planet you've got cobalt, there it is right there, crystallized helium. And the other one was there too. Activated quartzite. Oh wow, look how tall this thing is. I was getting ready to just go Geronimo. Okay, I think we need 7 of those. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and, scoop up close stuff that I see along my journeys here. Eventually I'll get them all. Now then again, since I've got the planet, if I was being responsible, I'd probably just get them all right now. But wow, that's really gonna start using up some launch fuel. So I can't see what I'm doing here. There we go. Well, I just made it back. Okay, before I get too much further into this, I do want to take a moment and just kind of tidy up inventory a little bit. I want to install some of this. Teleport receiver abso-freaking-lutely is going in. I don't know if I want that in an overcharged slot. Probably not. Personal refiner? Sure, thank you very much. That's very handy to have. And of course the launch fuel. Oh yeah, I was saying all these little extra stuffs that we're picking up, go ahead and analyze all those. Get a little bit of extra mats for your troubles. Okay, not much else going on right now. So yeah, again, I kind of feel like we need to go out and get some more storm crystals. Okay, that's a problem. That's going to be 0 now.
Technology recharge.
And we all know nothing's worse than, getting like really far from your ship and then trying to summon it. And it's not summonable because it's out of fuel. So I'll probably just have to foot this one. Oh, there's one right there. Sometimes you can get lucky and find a cluster of like 2 or 3 in one little spot. That'll really speed this up. Got angry drones. Noted. Okay, I'm not seeing any more storm crystal icons. I'll go ahead and hop around a little bit until I see something. I see one right down there. Kind of funny, I didn't see that from my visor. It's not super far. Uh-oh. Aha!
Protection falling.
Don't mind if I do.
Extreme temperature detected.
Looks like a cave. Caves are usually pretty safe too as far as like temperature control. Okay, well, I'm just getting onesies today. What is that, 3 or 4 by now?
Protection falling.
I'm gonna run this down to the wire on my protection. I will actually recall my Starship first. Get a head start on that getting here at least.
Protection falling.
Okay, I'm not seeing any other hotspots nearby. Two more. Get her done. The cool thing is the storm crystals seem to always be activated. See, a lot of times you have to wait for like a real extreme storm, but maybe that's just like how the environment just always is. I don't think the ship scanner finds those, sadly. I just might have to get out and scan around. Oh, there's one right in front of me. Nice. Okay, one more launch. Uh-oh. I've angered the locals.
Protection falling.
Is he shooting at me yet? Okay, I got lucky. Ooh, look at that oxygen up there. And is it me, or does that look like an arrow? Like it's telling me to go up there? So of course I'm gonna do that. That was an oxygen anyway. But I do want to see what's up here. Ah, good. Nothing.
Protection falling.
Nuts! I tried to get what I could. Wow, was I right next to another one? Didn't even see it?
Protection falling.
Alright folks, as soon as I get the storm crystal, you know, when it comes to expeditions, you never know what you're going to get down the road, and you never know what you're going to have trouble finding down the road, so just kind of, you know, through experience I've learned, when the resource is there and you have to get it anyway, just go ahead and take a moment and get it done.
Protection falling.
I just got clobbered. Alright, there it is, number 7. Bolted Lightning. Fitting name. What do we got? What do we got? Mining laser unit. Heck yeah. Now we can start farming. So that in and of itself was worth the extra time to scoop those up here and now. Because now we are straightened out for the rest of our expedition here. Oh yeah. Alright guys, what's next on the hit list? Let's try going back to phase 1. Visit all the moons. Okay, we can do that. Yeah, plants, creatures, got it. Nutrient ingester, I'm not familiar with that. That should be fun. Yeah, the pressure membrane, we'll have to figure that out. Reach ocean depths. That's going to be kind of tough to do because not all oceans are very deep. Collect sea glass. Okay, that's a new one. So wow, that whole phase 3 has to do with the oceans. That'll be fun. Okay, I'm not sure what a Colossus aircraft is. That'll be a new one to me as well. Construct a base on a gas giant. If it'll let me, I'll do that. I meant to do this before and I forgot. Like before I started clearing these, just to see how they were worded. So I can properly chapter the videos out. So bear with me while I take some snapshots here. Oh, apparently I forgot to turn my ringer off. That's awesome. Your vehicle warranty has expired. Really? Like 20 years ago. Okay.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Let's give this a shot, shall we?
Technology recharge. Ground protection falling.
Maybe that's where there's so many bases on this planet. Okay, but I should be able to mine whatever I want now. I don't know why I need a ton of salt. I'll see what the secondary is on this one. Oxygen. Depending on how much it gives me, this may or may not be worth farming. I mean, 9's not nothing, but eh. If I really need it, I know where to find it. Alright, so let's see if I can drop a base marker. I cannot.
Ground protection falling.
Auto launch charger, that'll absolutely be nice to have. Sodium nitrate, that'll be a beautiful thing. Base computer plans. Wow, we have to get to the first rendezvous before we even get the base computer plan. So I'm not putting a base here, apparently. Alright guys, so that should have emptied out my launch thrusters. I always like to stay ahead of that, I'm telling you. There's no worse feeling than not being able to get your ship to you when you need it. Alright, so all the moons of a gas giant. Can't really get a read on that planet, which is really weird. Oh, we have to break asteroids. Might as well. I just found a field. Again, getting back to being an opportunist. And watch out for suicidal Peters. I don't know if they're going to be in this one. That would be a friendly starship that flies right into your line of fire when you're harvesting asteroids. It is a thing. And I endearingly call them suicidal Peters. And if you encounter one, you'll understand why. I think the thing said 50. Ah, sweet, I've got rocket tubes. Oh yeah, so those hyper clusters and stuff and the golden nuggets, you can get more goodies out of those by the same means I showed you guys earlier. It just gives you more raw materials usually. Huh, there it is. That did not take long at all. Wait. Aqua Jet's plans. Magnetic resonator. Yeah, okay. Got it. Crystal sulfide. That'll be underwater. Ah, sweet deal. Okay, so just go ahead and analyze all those. Breaking down into gold. That's usually going to be tritium. Alright. Now I gotta figure out where these moons are. It's really irritating me why I can't get a read on this planet, whatever it is. Okay, yeah, moon of unknown planet. Okay. That's most likely going to be the gas giant. New F-Tesophy. And when they say survey, I don't know what they mean by that. If we actually have to touch down on it? That's a very different looking planet. Okay, we had to scan plants and animals. And animals, get back here. Oh, I had it, and then I let go. I hate when I do that. Okay, that's another good way to get oxygen here. Dude, carbon and condensed carbon. I wonder what the yield is. Yeah, not a ton. Okay, I don't know if these count. They are plants, but it seems I can't scan them anymore. Ooh, more animals. Awesome.
Units received. Units received.
Sweet. And we have to get aquatic creatures too. I don't know if that'll count toward the animal count. Most intelligent being, huh? That's new.
Extreme radiation detected.
Oh, I do not like the water. It said extreme radiation detected. Having trouble scanning that. Okay, it's just not deep enough. There'll be better bodies of water. Alright, I've had enough fun here for one day. Let's go ahead and get back into space. I want to find those other moons. And let's see here. Wow, this is going to turn into a can of worms, like... Trying to keep track of all the moons. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out how to... It's like we're in between two giant planets, and I think I'm like stuck in an atmosphere or something. This is weird. Yeah, I think I was in an atmosphere. Wow. Okay, so we need to focus on moons of aphetosophy. New aphetosophy. It's an atmosphere. I don't know why I try. And I still can't find the planet I just landed on. Okay, so just trying to do this as systematically as possible. This is the planet plane. So what I'm going to try to do is get above this, like far. And then maybe look down on the planet plane. So I can see the orbits from a bird's eye view, and then maybe I'll be able to scan them all. Okay, current system progress, 1 of 5. Okay, now I should be able to look straight down. I'm still not far enough away. Okay, that's the sucker I was already on. Okay, moon of New Ephesus. Okay, so it only says 1 of 5, so I guess I gotta land on all these suckers. That's super unfortunate. I was really keeping my fingers crossed we could just scan them. Ooh, frozen moon. And look, a frozen moon with water. Go figure. I think it has water. Or is that shadowing? It's really hard to tell. And never mind me while I crash right into the planet. Okay, yeah, 2. So you definitely have to touch down. Alright, good to freaking know. Get some more plant scans while we're at it. And there it is, bye-bye! Collect reward. Ooh, I got salty chunks.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay, I think that's definitely water. Well, if we have to do any ice fishing, I know where to go. Very cool. Makes me feel like we're an avatar or something. I was kind of hoping to see an animal or two, but honestly I'm not going to wait around all day for spawn-ins. I'll just go ahead and get going to the next moon. Not much else going on here, really. Okay, this is very new. If I can find crystal sulfide, I'll scoop it up. I don't see the icon lighting up. Ooh, check that out. Fishies. Yeah, I'm going that way. Oh, that's a cool scan. Okay, so this should be accounting for my underwater creatures or whatever.
Units received. Units received.
Haha! Nice! Collect reward. We didn't even have to go far. Okay, 9 new species, so I still need to find underwater animals, I bet. Excavate ancient bones. I'll keep my eye out for those. Look at that, I've already almost explored on foot enough. 7,000 nanites, that's gonna hurt. Catch 4 fish from gas giants. Fishing. Discover 7 aquatic creatures. Kind of funny, it's not telling me. Okay, 4 of 7. Alright, guys, the moon hunting continues. Okay, there's my gas giant right in front of my face. So I guess the next moon is going to be down there. Or is that the one I already went to? I think that's already the one I already went to. God, this is going to be a can of worms. I like how he names his bases. He's basically telling himself when he looks at his listing what's on the planet. Ooh, temperate moon. Dissonance. But it's definitely one of the moons we need, so I'm gonna definitely land here. I don't see water. No water. That's okay. I spy something I've never seen before. I hope it doesn't kill me. I don't see any pods or anything I can harvest. Huh, okay. Not much else going on here. If I see a planet or a moon with the yellow symbols, I'll go for it because it might be the buried bones. And no such luck here. Alright, moving on to the next moon. It should be like that way somewhere. Oh yeah, it sure is. Check that out. I thought that said KFC for a second. Like, no way. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to go there. Yep, Moon of New Ephesity. Paradise Moon. Now we're talking. I might even find some runaway mold. Nanites. All 6 ancient bones. Haha. Wow, that's quite a drop. Cool base, cool base. Okay, there's one right there. That natural burial site, yellow icon. That's what we're looking for. So yeah, getting back to ancient bones. This is the moon. So I'll be spending a little bit of time here doing that for sure. Oh, actually, he's got him right under the base here. Okay. I don't even have to go anywhere. Nice. And I probably can't dig here. There's no edit permission. So I don't know, maybe he's got that hollowed out down there. That's an interesting build. I'm pretty confident I don't have edit permission. Nope. He did have a teleporter in here. That might take us underground to where we can actually get our hands on these things. Yep, look at that. Very cool base. See, this is a builder after my own heart. I don't know whose base this is, but whoever you are, well freaking done. There it is, bye-bye. That was an easy one to knock out. Thanks to Mr. Awesome Base here. Oh, that might be carbon. Nice little fringe benefits. And hey, he even gave us a trade terminal. Very thoughtful indeed. Connection lost? What does that mean? Am I still gonna get my units? Yes. Grubby skeletal fragment. Alright, well that just saved us a ton of time, folks. Hats off to our new best friend here. I was trying to unmark that. Oh well. Let's see if I can remember how to get back to my ship. Alright guys, next on the hit list. One more moon, I believe. I hope I'm going the right way. Drop pod near caves and fishing. Well, the drop pod, we all know what that means. That means inventory. So that's a nice little bonus. Moon of New Emissary. Drop pod near cave, huh? Okay, there it is. Children of Gas Giants. Nice. I feel like we're just moving on this expedition. Okay, so there's the cave. I wonder if that's where the drop pod's gonna be. I don't think it would be in the cave. Okay, fishing. Nice. Wonder if I can collect whatever it's got. Oh no, I guess not. Oh wow, the drop pod is literally right there. Thanks for the carbon. Appreciate it, appreciate it. I can never remember what these require. Antimatter housing. Antimatter housing. Can I even craft that? Yes, I can. And nanotubes. I know I can craft that. Heck yeah, baby. That was a score. What else does he have here? Oh, I don't have my multi-pass, see? Can't get the goods. Definitely another builder after my own heart. I love leaving loot stuff for players that wander through my bases. Loving this. It's nice to have the favor returned. Hey, now I can never power these. I wonder how he got that thing to power. He stuck it on a vault? Huh. Maybe that's a thing. Alright guys, I'd really like to make the first... Oh, charge the hyperdrive with a warp cell. I don't even think I can craft antimatter. I don't have the chromatic metal, which means I need to go find some copper. I'm probably not on a copper planet. I don't know if quartzite crafts into... chromatic? Oh my goodness, that gigantic freaking planet? It's not even a planet, it's a moon. There is no way a moon is that big. Well, I mean, I guess it can be. It's more like a binary pair. See, I'm a space nerd. When I see stuff like this, I start geeking out. Okay, phosphorus, salt... See, like, activated... I shouldn't say that.
Technology recharge.
Ferrite dust, huh? 1 for 1? Interesting. That too. Okay. Yeah, quartzite. I'm wondering. Okay, so maybe this isn't such a big thing after all. It might just be a little moon and I was just super close to it. That could be. Quartzite. Yeah, I gotta know, guys. I gotta know what that crafts into, because if that's our chromatic metal, then the search is over. If it's not our chromatic metal, then I need to go find some copper. Quartzite, quartzite, quartzite. Where are you, quartzite? I'm staring right at it. Oh yeah, and make sure you get that circle. Uh-oh, we got predators here. Oh, he did not die yet. Alright, I need to keep an eye on the drone too. So, again, getting back to my thing here, make sure you bump her over to the left so that circle gets nice and small. So thanks once again, Mike B, for turning me onto this. So you get more bang for the buck as you farm that stuff. So it just saves you a whole bunch of running around. Yes, it takes longer to mine, but you save time running around the planet. There it is, baby. Chromatic metal. You get 2 You get double what you put in. Okay, that is good to know. See, I'm farming some quartzite here so we can get our chromatic metal. That was just a lucky guess. And I thought, well, maybe that works because, you know, the emerald, the cadmium, the indium, all that stuff crafts into chromatic metal too, so, you know. It was worth a shot. Uh-oh. Is that a predator? If it wasn't, it is now, because I probably angered him. Wow, my aim is all over the place. Yeah, we should get a fair amount out of here. I don't know if it's everything we're going to need out of one node. But it's definitely going to get us a good foothold. Okay, sweet freaking deal. Now where's my Starship? Ah, no kidding. Interesting. Alright, enough fooling around. Let's get our chromatic metal cooking. That'll be 200 right off the top. Not a bad deal. That's right, I gotta build antimatter. Well, it only costs 25, that's not bad. Okay, there's my antimatter. There's my housing. There's my warp cell. Whoopsie! Just fell right into a snake pit. There's a creature I haven't seen in No Man's Sky, an actual, no kidding, snake. I mean, sure, we get the giant ore monsters, but, not the same.
Technology recharge.
Alright, let's take another look at our expedition here. So this one is warped to a new system. We're well on our way. Oh yeah. We're almost there, guys. Definitely feel like I made good time tonight. And we got some, you know, ladder phase stuff out of the way early. We're only an hour and 40 in, not bad. I always try to keep it under 2 hours. Doesn't always work out, but I try. Oh, wow. That ain't close. That is not close at all. Alright, well, no. Gotta start somewhere, I suppose. And you know what? I'm actually gonna start a little list. Because I know in other expeditions I kind of wished I had done this to write down all the star systems I had been at. Now, of course, I haven't even been to the space station yet. I should probably do that. Space station. Titan. Probably has nothing I want. Or can afford. Okay, one last time I want to look at the system name. So this is SKATAA. So that's number one system. Gas giant. Alright, sweet deal. Oh, really? I'm out? That was a funny time to run out of fuel.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Oh, it's a busted station. Okay, it's just like Adrift. So yeah, there's some looting to do in here. It's mostly just low-hanging fruit type stuff. But my philosophy is something is better than nothing. Something is always better than nothing. Oh, there's actually nothing in here? Okay, so you do have a telewarper. Nav data, that's nice. If I can get it. Okay, got a trade terminal. Yeah, wow, no like lootable stuff. Not really, just the nav data. And now you know. Alright, so now I'll go ahead and jump systems that I've touched down on the space station. Now I've got a warp point back here to System 1. That was the whole point of that. A green space rock, huh? Tritium. Alright, let's do this. Alright, another milestone down. I will take it. Collect reward. Hypercore plans, there we go. Copper, gold, Rusted freaking metal. I don't know if we're going to need that in this particular... Two rusted metal planets in this system. Go figure. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and touch down the space station real quick. And I'm going to write this one down and I'm going to put rusted metal. You never know. Oh wow, and this is not a busted space station. Okay, good to know. So since I actually found a selling point, guys, all that stuff I brought that I showed you guys in the very beginning of the video here, which I actually cannot get my hands on until I get to the Anomaly, unfortunately. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna write this system down as well. Saboru, aye. And that is rusted metal. And space station. Vendors. Just in case we have trouble finding vendors down the road. Now I know where to go back to. Always get your nav data. In that case it was nanites. Always get your exosuit. Booyah. And they start out cheap. 5,000 is nothing. I was half tempted to buy a new Starship, but yeah, that's time consuming. Inventory, yeah, pass. Alright, next on the hit list. Actually, I want to make sure I'm highlighted here for the Rendezvous, and we are good. Expedition route. Okay, so that should be charting me the best way, I guess. It's kind of funny because some of these stars look more direct, but they're too far away. Oh wait, has no fuel. Excuse me. What is it, one pellet, one trip? What is this, Back to the Future? Yeah, it sure is.
Technology recharge.
Is that even gonna make the trip? I'm glad I did not sell those storm crystals now. Because I need to craft me some hypercore, so antimatter and storm crystals. Okay, I'm going to make 2 of those, just willy-nilly here. So I guess I need 50 chromatic metal for 2 antimatter. Alright, expedition route. Oh, that was a 2-star system, by the way. I need to write that down on my handy-dandy notebook. Well, so much for keeping it under 2 hours. I've been dilly-dallying here a little bit. It'll be right around 2 hours, though. That's a big honkin' planet. Another rusted metal planet. Yep, I'm just gonna book. I just kind of want to get there. My left leg is starting to go numb. And, yeah, it's way past my bedtime, so... Yeah, we definitely got a lot done today. Skeletal. Cool planet. Salvageable scrap, that sells good too, but I brought plenty of units. I just need to get to the Anomaly. Oh, speaking of the Anomaly... I could have recalled that anytime, I guess. I could have done that back at that space station. It's funny because when I was in the space station, the thought crossed my mind, maybe I should go back into space and recall the Anomaly, see if I can. And then I totally spaced and I just started warping around, so here we are. Alright, so join me while I watch Captain Tight Pants here get back to the original terminal. And guys, I'm going to pull out of there anything nanite related right off the bat. And then of course I want the gold for the units. But, you know, keeping in mind inventory is kind of tight right now, I'm not going to pull everything out of here. I probably want the carbon, you know, so I don't have to farm that. Not only that, it's taking up inventory anyway. Chromatic Metal, yeah, I've already got a spot taking that up. I'll go ahead and take that. So it's probably going to be the arms packet that I should be able to sell off for nanites. A lot of that will sell out into nanites. Okay, so it turns out I might not have needed these after all. I know where to find them if I need them. Ooh, sodium, definitely. Okay, so that's a lot of selling power right there. I'll go ahead and dump that in the Starship. Since I've got the space in the Starship, I might just do that. That'll save me another trip here later on. Scanner module. That's for my multi-tool. These two are for my Starship. And last but not least, that is for my exosuit. Alright, beautiful. Okay, now when I scan stuff, I'll get stronger return on investment there. Oh yeah, look at that. Fauna, 8,000%. That's going to be some units. Mineral analysis, nice. Not only that, it increases range, so it's just all the way around a nice thing to have in there. Alright, what else did I bring with? That's right. That'll bump my, hopefully, it'll bump my armor here a little bit better. Core health, nice. Shield strength, nice. That's definitely helping with survivability. I was half tempted to dump it in there, but no, I want to save that. Okay, and then this will just help my... Now, I don't know if I want to dump these into this Starship. I might buy a better one. Actually, yeah, I might... Once I get the nanites, I'll probably come back here and craft the Starship that I brought. Which reminds me, I forgot to recall that Starship to the Anomaly, so... I'll probably be crafting that big long yellow thing I brought, which is fine. You know, it's a good Starship. But yeah, it's just not going to have the cargo. Honestly, for this expedition, I'm just going to roll with this until I start getting to the point I feel like it's a problem. The bad thing is that yellow one that I brought, or that I parked at the Anomaly, coming into the expedition, it doesn't have a ton of base inventory, whereas my Sentinel ship would have. But it's too late now. Alright guys, and just because we're here, as long as this isn't a damaged space station, I am... Oh, look at that. Mold. You know what that means? That means... Nanites. As long as it's runaway mold he's talking about. I have one microprocessor. Don't I have like a whole inventory of those on my Starship? Yeah, I have a whole stack. I'll just get rid of the one clogging up my inventory here. I'm never going to use that. Not ever! Okay, now I can start selling some gold. Now, I don't want to sell it all. You know, I might need some for crafting or just random stuff. So I'm going to bump that down probably about 1,000 to about, you know, 39 or so. Maybe even a little more than that. Just to make sure I got plenty of gold on my person. But that's still going to pull in 13 mil. Definitely worth the effort to bring that along. Okay guys, and I'm going to start kind of opening stuff up now. Okay, I have a whole stack of those. Those can go bye-bye. I don't know what I'm going to do with one ion battery. That can go bye-bye. Ooh, what do we got here? That's right, I meant to install that. Alright, bear with me while I rearrange inventory just for a moment so I can start opening the packets. The packets are going to be key. It can be anything, guys. It can just be random stuff. It can be mats. But what I'm really interested in is the selling power of the nanites. So, you know, unfortunately, these are usually pretty low grade stuff. You know, it's going to be green. If you get lucky, you might find a blue or a purple from time to time, but most of these, you know, it's just trash for selling nanites. And I got a couple of... Oh, survey device, huh? But look at that sale value. Yeah, that's a lot of freaking nanites, so I'd rather just get the nanites right now. Geology cannon, pass. Whatever that says, pass. Okay, the survey device, I might hold on to that. If I really need those nanites, I can sell it later. Optical drill unit. That's tempting too. Elements are extracted more efficiently, increasing the yield. See? Yeah, it would be nice to have, but honestly I'd prefer to have the nanites. Personal force field, huh? Another freaking water jets. Okay, let's see what we got in the goods packets. Ah, man, I'm just gonna get a bunch of random stuff, aren't I? Exosuit upgrade, okay. I just got a walker brain. Believe it or not, that crafts down into nanites. Oh no, wait, maybe it doesn't. That Haddle core does. Or whatever that is, Lava core. But it's only 50, huh? Guess what? So does that. I think that does too. It does not. Okay. Honestly, I don't know what in the heck I'm going to do with that on this expedition. I'm just going to trash it. Garbage. Ooh, what is that? Oh man, I thought that went straight to the other stuff. It did not. That's the one thing I hate about these is it's just random. I'm actually gonna sell some of that other stuff off for the nanites and kind of see where I'm at. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Sometimes you get nanites out of those. I did not, and that's okay. Okay, we did alright. I'm going to hold on to those against my better judgment. I don't know why I think I'm going to need them at some point. Well, it's quite a list. Alright, let's see what he's got for sale. I might buy a hyperdrive, because that'll save us a lot of time and hassle. Yeah, we got one. 600, wow. I've only got 4 spots left. And I still have to install the aqua jet, so I have to keep that in mind too. Purple systems, huh? That's interesting. Alright, I'm gonna hold off on that. That's an expensive purchase at this point. I might want those nanites to just craft myself a better starship. Of course, if I really wanted to, I could pick a fight with a, "Hey Fiji, what is up?" It can be too grindy, but if you follow my quick start guide earlier on in the No Man's Sky playlist, it's not super grindy. It's kind of like the stuff you really need, nanites and units, that stuff will just flow kind of, you know, automated, and it really cuts down on the need for the grind. But yeah, the exploration is next level. It's an absolutely beautiful game. I'm actually doing an expedition right now, so this is like something extra. It's like an event. But yeah, the regular game, it's just a lot of fun. My son plays it on the Switch, so it does work on the Switch. It's just probably not the best. You know, he had some hiccups, but he was able to play the base game, you know, have a lot of fun with it. He played the expedition, had a lot of fun with it. But if you start building like big mining farms, that's when it starts getting a little bit hung up. Alright guys, here we are. Rendezvous number 1. Here we come. So yeah, just over the 2-hour mark. We didn't do too bad here. Yeah, it can be a very cozy game. One nice thing about No Man's Sky is, depending on what you want to do when you log in, you can make it your game for the day. So if you just really want to kind of get into some combat and do some starship fighting or whatever, you can do that. You really don't have to worry about anything else. If you just want to log in one day and just randomly explore planets, you know, scan, you can do that too. You can really just kind of make it your session for what you're in the mood for. Alright guys, I should have a quest marker here somewhere. And I'm going to go ahead and land here just because it is a rendezvous system. I'm kind of half wondering if the purple systems are the ones with the gas giants. Okay, so as soon as I touch down, I'll go ahead and get back into space here. I thought that said Eventide for a second. That. Even more mold. Well, I gotta go investigate that. Because if that's like the curious deposits, then nanites are no longer a problem. Yep, sure enough. Okay, so this is a curious mold planet. So yeah, if I really want, I can, you know, put down a couple of quick bases with teleporters, bounce back and forth. Now I can't do that right now because I don't have the stupid base marker unlocked. But this is definitely going to be a system I need to write down. Wow, he's got a ton of balls in there too.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
So the thing I like about the runaway mold is it's just passive. So you craft those down right into nanites. But, you know, they do take a minute to break down. That's the only bad thing. So what I like to do is usually just kind of get them to roll down into a corner. And then I'll start redlining my torch here. So to answer your question, yeah, get it on discount. It does go on sale quite often, so you honestly shouldn't have to wait long. In fact, my son bought it for like 20 bucks. It was really discounted that day. I'm not saying you're always going to find it for 20, but I do notice there are frequent sales. So this is what I mean by redlining the torch. I really try to keep it redlined there without maxing it, because if it maxes, then it has a cooldown. But yeah, it just cuts through these things a little bit quicker. Alright, let's see what we got. Yeah, it's going to be 1,000 nanites. Not a bad deal for just, you know, one quick trip to a mold farm. Yeah, he's got a good one here. Wow. And I just realized my hazard protection. That's not good. I need to get back to my Starship ASAP. I'm going to be cutting this one too close. Yeah, I'm not okay with that. I didn't want to take a chance of having some of my tech get damaged. Okay, so where are we? It's you, Y43. And this one had mold. Oh, did you see that flyer? Hold up a second. Hold your horses, Tonto. This might be important. Because if that's a flying creature, I need to craft me some pellets and I need to mount that sucker. Oh, that is beautiful too. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to try to scoop him up. Come here, Poppy. Oh yeah. That just made my freaking day. That is a good find right there. I don't know where in the heck he went. It's hard to see with all the grass. But yeah, once you do that, you should be able to adopt as a companion. And there it is. Okay, we need to show him a little bit of love here. Give another treat, get him fed. Go ahead and pat one more time. That should top him off. Ride that sucker. That thing is gorgeous. My toes are wiggling. Like, this is awesome. Alright, I think I found my new favorite flyer, and this thing moves. Like, I can already tell it's got a good speed to it. Alright, heck yeah. And in case you guys are wondering, I can get you a planet address. Go ahead and open my camera. There it is, guys. Planet address is on the bottom left-hand side of the screen there, and I'll try to get a darker background for you so it's more visible on the channel. Yeah, you have pets in this game. I call them flyers. You can also, you know, tame ground animals and ride those around the ground too. But for me, flyers are definitely the way to go. So, heck yeah. Okay, there's my one creature. Okay, so I just basically, you know, told him to go home or whatever, so he's not needing food and attention. But yeah, awesome. Okay, so mold farms and flyers. Exclamation point. Gorgeous animals. Okay. Boy, talk about a shiny rock there. And since I'm already on this hunk of junk rock, I'm kind of wondering what other resources might be here. Memory stone. What in the heck is a memory stone? I have no idea. I kind of want to go investigate that. In case you were wondering why I was just standing there running around in circles and looking around in circles, I was having trouble finding my starship. Somebody actually named that Titan AE. Nice. Cool movie, by the way. Okay, where in the heck did I... There we are. Memory stone. Unknown building. Pass. Although there's usually looting to do at those. Excuse me. Memory stone. Oh, no freaking kidding. Wow, they've really added a lot to this game. Okay, I'm gonna write that down too. Alright, no more shiny rocks. We need to get to our destination, our rendezvous. Wow, this thing is pushing 2.5 hours now because I'm sidetracking literally all over the place. So back to our expedition. I should probably write down this system as rendezvous. Estori. Okay. Back to expedition stuff here. So phase 1, reach the first rendezvous. Okay, so I should have a quest marker here somewhere. There it is on the upper right part of my screen. Yeah, we're going to beeline it straight for that. Actually, I don't know if I've landed on the space station yet. Probably not, because I've been shiny rocking myself all over the place. Actually, I think we did. I think that was the busted station. Yep. Good to go. My stomach just growled, which is a terrible thing to experience at the time of night it is for me right now. So there might be a late night kitchen raid coming on. And then I'll have a Cinderella gut. And in case you're wondering what a Cinderella gut is, well, there's a dirty version and there's a clean version. I'm going to talk about the clean version because this is a G-rated channel. But basically what happens is when I raid my kitchen at midnight, my belly turns into a pumpkin. Cinderella gut. Alright, so... Rendezvous. Here we are, guys. It's getting close. 900 units! What are they trying to kill us? Golly! I'm not running 900 freaking units. Actually, you know what? That's okay. I just remembered I have a beautiful flyer. First, I need to make sure I have launch fuel in my thrusters so I don't, you know, leave it parked here forever and have to fly back. And then I will take out my new best friend in this game, my new flying companion. Whatever this thing's name is. Noina. Noina, I'm a weena. Okay, so we need to go straight. Several hundred units. Yeah, not a bad planet. Like, I might come back and explore this more after the expedition. And I'm telling you, like, if I was doing this on foot, we'd be at this for a while. But with these flyers, so much better. Okay. First rendezvous. I don't actually see what the rendezvous is. I guess it's just a place on the ground. Normally there's like a structure or a portal or something. But, yeah, it is what it is. So let's go ahead and get our reward. Base computer. Oh, exosuit upgrades. Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and dump these in. I don't feel like... I hate being too restricted with inventory. Normally I like to take those back to my main game. But I've got plenty of inventory in my main game. I don't need it as bad there right now. Actually, it says take a picture. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, and that should have completed that one. Very nice. And I just got a ton of nanites for that. Awesome. Scanner module? Nice. You already know where that's going. Alright guys, that's it for the first expedition. Let's go ahead and collect these as well. Actually, let's make sure I'm not getting too low on inventory here. Do I want to sell that for nanites, or do I want to add that to my multi-tool? That's a tough choice. I think I'd rather sell it for the nanites. Alright, so yeah, I'll go ahead and get the phase 1 reward here. Alright, folks. That's it. We completed mission number 1, and we got a lot done. I know it was a longer stream, but I did some goofing off there at the tail end, and it worked out. We got some goodies out of the deal. And I have never seen one of those quite that tall before. What is this? Of course, I've got to investigate. Waypoint. Did they just size that one up? Because that is massive. But anyway, you normally get navigation data for getting those. We need that anyway. Okay, so that wasn't your typical waypoint thingy. Alright, so anyway, yeah, phase 1 is completely done. We did some phase 2. Got a little head start on that. We really didn't get much done in phase 3 just yet. I did get some of the aquatic animals, but not all of them. Got a little bit done there. Got a little bit done there. Alright guys, so when we come back on, I'll focus on, I guess, phase 2 stuff. Cooking food? Yeah, it'll be a great time. Now before I actually cut stream, I do want to put a base marker down somewhere. Because I'm definitely going to want this planet. You know, it's a good runaway mold planet. So I might build a farm or two here. I don't know. I'm undecided on this. It's a pretty planet too. It's in a purple system. Like, there's a lot of reasons to put a base here. I'm not a big fan of the terrain, though. I'm gonna be honest. It's like very, very mountainous. What in the world are those? I bet it's trying to get me to go back to the rendezvous point. Yeah, pass. Alright, you know what? I can always delete the base later. For right now, I really just want it for the flyers and for the resources. And flyers. Is that how you spell flyers? Or is it Y? I honestly have no idea. I'm going with it. Alright, there it is. Heck yeah. Alright, so I'm just going to be fooling around now. I might as well go ahead and cut stream at this point. Yeah, I think we're done. Got base down. The only thing I need to do, and of course I can put like a... if I can even build the thing. I cannot even build the teleporter yet. Okay, so I'd have to go back to the space station and telewarp that way. But I'd probably want to go back to that very first system, that Scatai, whatever, that had the gas giant, and put a base marker down there to satisfy one of those quest lines later on. I don't have to do that right now, you know, that can be done anytime. But, yeah, good times, guys. Thank you so much for sticking with. If you enjoyed it, please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment. That is always appreciated. And until the next time, best of luck. And what is this called? Expedition? Happy expeditioning. Peace out, y'all.